We get the skeletons here. I think, hot take, I think they spawn a little too late. I think they should spawn a little earlier. Or at least it's round 4, right? In round 4, maybe instead of spawning... Wow, that's actually a lot. Maybe we start 40. We spawn 40. Also, I feel like they level up too fast. We did that yesterday. Yeah, play normally. They level... This is already level 3. So that might be fine. But I feel like I want to tweak this function right here. It's called... I actually don't know the name. Get XP... No. EXP to... wait. Underscore to... Next... Actually... Control... wait. Star.cpp. Come on. To next. There we go. Get XP to next level. So this is a linear function. I think what I want to do is have like a function that is exponential. So how do we do this? Exponential test. How do we do this? So we have the level. And then we can multiply that by the base XP needed. This is linear. Right now, this is linear. How do I make this exponential? I want to make the base XP needed like more. I use 100 for maximum level. I just don't know the maximum level yet. Let's count the nodes. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 24. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 30. So we're already at 30 and this is like 40% done. So I would assume we have like 90 nodes later on. But let's see. You want to use an ease out? You want to use an ease out cubic? Ease in cubic? How would we do this? So we need a maximum level and the current level divided by the maximum level. Okay, so let's see. Let's create the maximum level. Do we have this? Ah, max level. 100. Alright, so what we would need to do is take the level, divide that by the max level. Both of them need to be floats. Otherwise, we can't do that. There you go. And then we do a float. T value is this right here. Let's try this. So T value times the base XP needed would be 0 to 1. So what we need to do is we do base XP needed times the current level plus, I don't know, like this would be, if T is from 0 to 1, it just doesn't add enough. It's not linear. So like maybe we do this and then we multiply that. Wait, so we multiply this together. This is basically linear approach. And then we add the exponential factor somehow. But how? Or do I... plus 1 plus this? And then multiply this? By... I don't know, some exponential factor? 99 times T? Or maybe plus this base XP needed times... I don't know how to make this exponential. I don't know how to make this exponential, man. How do I make this exponential? The T value is just from 0 to 1. Probably wanna round the number 2. Yeah, that's at the very end. Try to become influencer while it's programming still. How to put this politely? My programming is not shit. You just earned yourself a 5-minute vacation. Okay. See you in 5 minutes, sir. Guess the whole background will never reach him. Cakes, that's a dodge. You have code for the enemy written already. Yes, it is a new enemy type. The enemy already exists. It's a very high armored enemy. Yes, sir. And so if I get access to this ability too soon, then I might be able to push him back the entire time and deal with him. The enemy exists already. Real programmer in chat. Who is Nahan Codes? Ah, okay, so he's the real programmer and I'm not. Okay, I see. Put it up then, we need something to watch. Guys, I'm working on this exponential curve, okay? I don't know how to make this curve exponential. I'm trying to figure out how to make this curve exponential. Do you understand? Okay? How the fuck do I make this curve exponential? Hey chat, I just came back for my first Cakez 50-minute ban. Back from hell. I meet a lot of fallen ones, victims of Cakez. They shared stories and pain with me. They all came to the same conclusion. Truth equals ban. They also taught me a prayer to help me survive. Cakez, your stream is awesome. Your take is correct and your game will release soon. Thank you. Thank you. I really appreciate it, bro. You know it. Yes. Using this as an exponent. Wait. So what you mean is exponents? How do I do this? Don't I have a base of 2 floors? Wait. Exponent? But it takes a double. Guys, don't bully Cakez. Thank you. Thank you, Artano. Thank you. Plus equals base times 1 dot x plus c. Constant. Wait. EXP 2f. But it is exponent to the base of 2. How do I write this? So this is basically this times itself. This is basically this. I don't want this. What I want is... How do I do that? You can use power. Aha, so this is the base. The base would be, let's call it a float base, is this. And then we use the base, and the power would be the base times t. The power would be t. But t is between 0 and 1, guys. So... maybe this. So I have base to the power of 1 and then I just add more. Huh? How the fuck does that work? So how can I do this in this calculator? Wissenschaftlich. So wait, let's say I have 100 and I power that to 1. That's 100. Now let's say I have 100 and I power that to 1.2. It's 250 already. So, and then let's say I have 100 and I power that by 2. That's 10,000. Okay, and then 100 times 100 is still 10,000. Guys, it makes absolutely no difference. 100 times 99 is 9,090. Then I take 100 and power that to 0.9. 60. Oh shit, sorry about that. No, sorry. 100 and power that by 1.9. 6,300. It's crazy how it grows. That's terrible. That's actually terrible, guys. The growth here sucks. It's even worse than linear. Because now I gain 1 million levels early on and no levels later on. Use Desmos. It grows exponentially. Yeah, but in a shitty way. I essentially want it to be linear plus something. So the base would be the linear growth plus... Guys, I kind of want to have it like this. I'll show you. This is what I want to have, essentially. This is what I want. 100, 220, 300, 60, 500, no, 520. Something that is exponentially growing while still being linear. So essentially what this is 100. And then, wait, is 100 times 2 plus, so essentially times 1. This is 100 times 3. And this is 100 times 4. And then over here we have plus 20, 40, plus... Sorry about that. I think it was 60. You see how this grows? But this is also still a linear growth, I think. Something like this. Exponentially growing, but still linear. Okay, fine. So, okay, wait. No, well, 50. 90. See what I mean? This is what I kind of want. So essentially we need to start out with this base. Let's call it linear base.
Gotcha, bitch.
This is the linear base. This is the 100 times. All right, so now from this linear base, I want to add float exponential growth.
Gotcha, bitch.
What is this? What is the exponential growth? Do you have a function for me, my brothers? Is there something somewhere? Thank you very much for Blue Hedgehog. Thank you very much for following and do watch dance. Thank you very much for following too. So, and then let's say I have 100 and I power that by 2. That's 10,000. Okay, and then 100 times 100 is still 10,000. Guys, it makes absolutely no difference. Shut the fuck up. Just use 10 times n plus 90 times n. What is n? The current level? 10 times the current level times the current level? Yes, the level. And then we have int EXP needed. Wait, these could be ints. XP needed. for next level is linear base. Try this, Cakez. 10n to the power of 2 plus 90n, where n is level at Cakez. Yeah, we had this, right?
Gotcha, bitch.
This is what we need to do. Or do I... It gives the exact example formula. Or do I have to do it times... Yeah, like this, right? Current level 10 times the current level to the power of 2. Like this.
Gotcha, bitch.
You want 90n? Why 90? Because it gives me 100 then in the first level? I see. Oops. Yes, World Dev. Thank you very much for following. Okay. Well. Okay, fine. We can do this. Base XP needed 90. Then XP needed for next level. Okay, and then to do. This is a test. And then otherwise... I mean, what if it's 0? There we go. Then I can... 0 won't work, has to be 1. Yeah. Just don't put the level at 0. So, well, I guess if we do this... It will be catched by the assertion, but this is just a safeguard. Whatever. Alright, and then we return the XP needed. And we could also do like int XP needed for next level is linear base. Test later maybe. We'll keep this for now. Oh. Okay, cool. Now, I should not be able to gain levels as much. Which means... I just gained another level. That's bad. Let's play again then. Current level. What is your issue with this? Doesn't matter, brother. It's still pretty slow level growth. So wait, should I display how much? Display the numbers XP needed. Yeah, we'll display them now. I guess I'll do this in update game. Put this here. Draw. UI. Draw. Format UI text. That would be XP needed. And then the level. Percentage D. And then XP needed. Percentage D. Let's put this in a position where we can read this properly. So that would be something like 50, 100. And then over here, render options. I want this to be outlined so we can see this. And then obviously we have to put in the level, which hero prefab pointer test prefab is get prefab using hero type defender. Hero defender. We want to test that on the defender. We put this in a local scope so it doesn't anger anything outside. There you go. Leveling debug. And we put the test prefab dot level in here. And then the EXP to next level. We get that on the test prefab dot level. There you go. Okay, cool. Oh yeah, it needs to be a pointer. Prefab gauge. You know there's a curve fitting programs if you already know what values you are looking for. Yeah, I know that there's MOS. Try this too. 5n to the power of 2 plus 105n minus 10. Yeah, we'll try this first. So, XP needed 1. Okay, let's break this up using a \n. Okay, then we have this all neatly packed here, and we just continue with with the game. All right, let's see. Let's see how fast we level now. Because I don't want them to level as quickly. At least not in the first round. Maybe like gain 1 or 2 levels. But not too much. 220, okay. And it's important that they level up on the last hit of the round. Because I will make it so that this will happen as a tutorial. What happens now will be a tutorial. I will force the player to get this. And then train this, essentially. I will force the player to do this. But of putting it in Excel, yeah, I need to test it in the game. Because I have locked this in right now. I feel like the black guys need to be a little bit stronger, have a little bit more HP. Let me test this really quickly. Well, maybe they're fine. Fine, we keep the crawler, the dark crawler, twice the HP. I think it's fine. Maybe I give him a base of 10 armor. I just can't make it, like, I needs to be, guys, I just have to do it. He needs to be a little bit stronger. Fine. Alright, so now, round 3. I don't think there's anything... Oh yeah, there's this guy in round 3. Does he die fast enough? I think he does. Guys, I want to test something right now. I think the shields speed up. They speed up when I have 2 shields going, so we need to fix this right now. You know why this happens? You know why this happens? Actually, I don't know why this happens. Why does this happen? Unless I'm using something dog code. Guys, should we ban Kollektov stuff again? What do you think? Or do we let him live? Yes. Timer. Wait. It's the static flow timer. Not sure why. Why do I create a static flow timer here? Why do I have a static flow timer? That's dumb. Shield orbs. Static. That's so stupid. That's so dumb. Because every active ability has a timer. There you go. Huh? I wonder. Now it looks better. Very nice. So we fixed the code right now, but it's spawning a bunch of skeletons again. So we have to restart the game. I will fix my spawning system later. What happened? Supplied 0. Update game. Get prefab. Hero defender. Oh. I did? That's odd. Oh, the game's not initialized yet. Well, maybe I should do that after the game's initialized, huh? That would be better. I think that's better. Update cameras in game. Save game. Yeah, looking good. Collector only speaks the truth. No. I don't think so. You silence him because you haven't come to grips with reality? No, so, like, to be real here, actually. I think there's still a lot for me to learn when it comes to making games in C++. However, I feel like I'm getting very close to grasp the entire process from start to finish. And obviously I will stick with C++ all the way through. I'm not gonna start with J, as some people have asked me. It would just lead me astray. Okay, so level 1 done. Boom, 220 needed. Get this ability. Begin. Okay. I have a better idea, Cakes. How about you finally finish your demo? That will show him and make him shut up for sure. Yeah, but what am I doing right now? I'm actually working on a demo right now. Okay, so we have enough money to spawn another shield orb shield. We do that. Could spawn another hero too, but shield orbs is just OP as fuck, man. It just deals so much damage. I like this a lot, man. I just like this menu. This is so cool. Cakes, here's the deal. If you were on Rama's team, he'd fire you after a week. He's just too nice to say that. No, this is like balloons. Yo. Yes, my man. Not true. 2 days? Oh, come on. You wouldn't do that. You wouldn't fire me, bro. Absolutely not. Have you played Bloons? Yes, I did. This is inspired by Bloons. Heavily inspired. And this map is for recognizability. Sorry, it was right there. You're too stubborn, Cakes, and possible to work with. No, it's my game. Of course I have to be stubborn. What are you talking about? Alright, so we get a new... Oh, 360 XP needed already. Wait. Guys, this is not linear. This is just an additional 60. We started with 220. And now 360. Actually, that's true. It is actually exponential. I'm wrong. Sorry, I'm wrong. First time on stream, what engine are you using? This is built based on this. It's my own C++ engine. Rama's team would probably also fire the dude who hired you in the first place. You're totally wrong on that, you know that, right? You are certainly wrong on this. Okay, so we can go for cooldowns. Guys, now that we work on gameplay, right? What would be another cool buff for shield orbs? Let me quickly fix the text for shield orbs. Okay. What would be another cool buff? Instead of cooldown reduction here on top, 5%, 5%. What would you like to see here? And also, what would you like to see here? This is a crowd control icon. An additional shield. Oh my god, you are right. Improved shield speed. Oh my god, you guys are so fucking right. Slow down? You think slow down is better than speed up? Chance to not be consumed? The mob? Oh, you mean slow down the mob, aka impair him, movement impairment. I don't know how Ninja Kiwi do it, but every expert map requires some special stretch, which is what I enjoy. Yeah, we will have that too, Pheasant Like. I'm trying to build as many strategies as possible that you can employ, deploy or employ later, yeah. Is it called employ? Let's learn some English here. Employ. German. Beschäftigen. Verwenden. Employ. Verwenden. There we go. Einsetzen. Yes, sir. Employ.
Employ.
True. Poison shield. Yeah, no. But this guy will never deal poison damage. But shield count is something that we could add here. But shield orbs. So guys, here's the deal. Shield orbs gets more shields when you level up this ability. When I spend a point in this, I get more damage, a longer duration. Actually, did the duration just increase? It does. It doesn't show that. Give me a second. So I can already improve the shield orbs by leveling up this ability. The slower the shield moves, the longer the shield will stay on enemies and hit them. Yeah, I mean, there is a small little timer in which the shields cannot hit the enemy again. But yes, you're right. So we could slow down or speed up the shield. Speeding up the shield would also make it hit more. Slowing down the shield also makes it hit more. Both of them make sense. I guess the slow down shield is worse on fast enemies and better on slow enemies. Let me see here. Mark this as A and then go over to shield orbs. So what do we have here? Radius. I think I wanna get rid of this. Don't want this anymore. So mark this as B and then go over to texts. Then, oops. Shield orbs. Shield orbs. Why can I never do this, man? Shield orbs. There you go. Get rid of range. And get rid of radius here. And then what do we have? We have shield count, and maybe I should do a 0.01f to show how many shields I get. Then we have a duration in seconds, which gets transformed into more seconds. And then we have duration. And then I guess next duration next level, right? So what we could do here is float duration is ability dot duration, and then float duration is yoink paste next level +1. There you go. Now we have duration next level. Maybe this. And you make the map harder and harder until the RL bot can't do it anymore, and that's where you stop. You don't need a team of people, you need to set up reinforcement learning that plays every map for you. The slower the shield moves, the longer. For this purpose, it's useful. AI replaced human fan detected. One type of monkey I'd like to see is the Flash, who runs the whole length of the map constantly. What do you think of my idea? How would you deal damage though? Make the character go spin around and do big whoosh, whoosh and crowd control. We'll see. I thought about that too. Not sure if that makes much sense yet. This is what we have. So duration Physical damage, shield count. Let me check something here. Where is this? In which layer have you moved yourself in? So it is here. Okay. Let me test this. It's very minuscule, but there was... Yeah, it didn't show that properly. Yeah. Okay. How long do you think it will be before Cakez actually drops the tangerine theme and just makes the monkeys? I will never make the monkeys. Shouldn't it scale with the armor? Or defense or something? You're right. The better the shield is, the more physical damage it could do.
Gotcha, bitch.
That's actually a smart idea. I don't know how I would scale that though. Thank you very much for following, Jaman. This is something I have to think about. This is like one of those places where I have to come back and think about it really hard. Because it's a really cool idea. Because, sorry about this. Also, I don't know how I would display that. Physical damage is 20% of armor. Or it would be something like physical damage displayed in a different way. So, like, let me just display this. And you'll see what I mean. Wooden shield, iron steel. Maybe 1 PS, but it runs the whole map. Like it runs through one layer every frame, every time. What do you think of my ideas? Yeah, there's some interesting ideas. Yeah. How would I display that? Physical damage would be in green. Percentage .0 F percent of armor. Percentage of armor. And so then in the game, I would quickly turn this into physical damage next level. We would say this would be 50% of armor, and then this would be 60% of armor. %60 of armor to 80%. How does it start with 60? It's level 2. Oh, it's level 2. And then it goes to 80? How? Oh, because I started with 50 here. So it should give me the value, but I don't know the armor yet. So physical damage, it doesn't give me the value, but it gives me the percentage. 60% of armor. But, or maybe a base value plus percentage of armor. I'll think about it, okay? I'll think about it. I'll keep this as an idea. But for now, I want to more or less work on how many shields we have. Which is 2.5 shields. And so one node could be shield orbs plus shields, and this would be generic. This would be specializing in shield orbs. The below path. Wait, maybe that's a good idea. What do you guys think? So, guys, listen. So, let's say we have this skill tree here, okay? And one path, if I like keep this design of the skill tree the way it is, we always have a top path and we have a bottom path. And the bottom path or the top path, whatever we do it, the top path would always be generic buffs to the character. And the bottom path would further extend the functionality or buff directly the skill or buff the skill directly. So in this case, I would add more shields to shield orbs. That makes sense. What do you guys think? Though then I would need to create an extra stat right now. Shield or orb shields. Shield orb shields. Also, this is supposed to say 3, not 2. Usually paths give you a slight different change to the main ability. Don't know, different specializations for the skills sounds more interesting. Yeah, for example, what would be a different specialization? What do you mean? Like how the skill functions instead of a generic buff? Generic buff, sound path sounds underwhelming. So what you guys are saying is that the generic buffs come into play when I just spend points in the shield. Like this. Right now, physical damage minus 30%. And the duration and shield count of 1.5. And also, actually, the shield count is completely wrong here. Let me fix this really quickly. Shield count. So we start out with 3 shields, actually. Give me a second. And let's mark this as A and then go to shield orbs. Activate ability. This one right here. Mark this as B. How do we know how many shields we get? We get how many targets we have. Generic buff sound parts underwhelming top. Add burn damage bottom. Add more shields, for example. Functional difference choice. But that is just a generic buff. It doesn't change the gameplay. Oh wow, Aizen, you have coffee or tea and chocolate, my man. I think we should lock this in today because I think it's an interesting idea. Okay, so essentially... Wait, shield count is based on how many targets we have? How do we know the targets? Ability stats. I see now. The ability itself. How do we do this? For each... Fuck, man, I have a really bad... How do I explain that? Okay, guys, this is paint time. I'll show you what the issue is, and we can talk through this. Okay, so let's see here. We have 2 defenders. This is number 1. This is number 2. Defenders. We have 2 of those defenders, okay? This one right here, I have spent more gold on him than this guy. So for example, this guy right here has a sword. And he already has a shield. While this guy right here only has his wooden sword. Okay, he doesn't have much. Okay, so he... I spent... So this guy got, let's say... I spent 200 gold on him. And this guy got spent on 0 gold. Okay. But they both have the same ability. Okay. They both have shield orbs. So essentially this guy right here. Let's make it clear to read. Ability. The ability here. And you know that is this shield orb ability. It's on him and it's on him. Okay. However, it has a cooldown of base cooldown of 19 seconds. Let's make it easier. Of 20 seconds. This guy right here has CDR on his items. From the shield. By 10%. This guy does not. Okay? So for this guy, this ability would be 18 seconds. And for this guy, it's 20 seconds. Okay? Now here's the issue. That I don't know if this is actually an issue, but I don't like it. The skill tree. Skill. Skill tree. Has the same shield orb ability. But it displays a cooldown.
Gotcha, bitch.
Of 20 seconds. This guy has 18 seconds though. This guy has 20. Depending on how I open the skill tree, let's say from him, it still displays 20 seconds. If I open the skill tree from him, it still displays 20 seconds. Is that a big issue? I don't know. I don't know. But it's been something that really pisses me off. That's been pissing me off for a long time. And I just don't know what to do about it or whether to do something about it. Because here's the issue. Let's say I have another node on the skill tree. And this particular node has CDR of minus 10%. God, that's terrible. And again, this is not for short, but this is just to visualize the problem. If this is allocated, if I have this allocated, then should this display me 18 seconds? And then if this guy opens the skill tree who has another 10%, for him it will be 16 seconds. While for him it will be 18. This is a funny situation you have put yourself in, Cakez. Oh, they don't, as they can't. Guys, sorry, but I really appreciate it, but that's too fast, the song. Issue. Yes, there is an issue. The issue is right here. Back to 1 tower per unit. Road to madness. If it pisses you off, there's no other way than doing something about it. Is this Stronghold music? Yes, I play Stronghold music. Yes, sir. See, this is what I'm thinking. And so what I could do, something like last Epoch skill trees would be neat, where everything just boosts the skills in a way, but it would be too cringe if you had to redo your skill tree for the 20th time. Though I would like to have, so I want to have generic buffs in a skill tree, because then it also gives you an incentive to go here early on and maybe get more cooldown reduction for this ability because you like it so much. You know? And so even if you like this build with Wind Slash a lot, you still get something out of these two nodes. Last Epoch has generics too. Yeah, they have generics too. So I keep the generics for sure. I just don't know how, let's say, for example, right? If I look at the cooldown of 48 seconds at the bottom. Okay, you see this? You see the cooldown? It's still 48 seconds. It doesn't show this. But I could make it show it. So for example, let's go. I have marked all of these, right? So display skill tree. Over here we have a hero. Get skill points to spend. I could apply the skill tree. Let's see. Wait a minute. Let's do this on the Diablo bar. Health globe, glass, energy globe, skill icons. There we go. Get ability, recharge, ability. Selected hero abilities. Get ability, recharge. Yeah. Ability time passed, ability cooldown. How do we get the ability? The ability is on the hero, isn't it? Ability is on the hero. And then it displays the recharge of the skill. So over here it displays 38. Why does it display 38? Because
Gotcha, bitch.
in update hero we apply the skill tree, do we? We initialize our stat values, then we apply the items, and then we apply the meta progression, and then we apply the skill tree. So what I should do here is apply meta progression, skill tree, and keystones on added abilities, show hero bar, green arrow, skill tree. This is the skill tree. So what I think what I should do here is when we initialize the hero of type, I should apply these things. That would allow me to see the generic differences in the abilities. Do I? No. I still don't. But I think that's because when I display the ability, I don't supply a hero. So, for example, selected node. Where do I draw the skill tree? Selected node, selected node. Draw routes around origin. This is where we start drawing nodes. There we go. This is where we... Let's call it draw nodes. Draw nodes. Node type. Ability. Get skill tree node data. Node type ability. Then we draw this. Wait, are we though? And maybe it doesn't draw the nodes yet. Can display description if hot. Ah, display description if hot. If it's an ability, we initialize the node and we supply the hero though. I do supply the hero. So it should work. It should not display me 48 because I have 5% cooldown reduction. The Witness, thank you very much for following. If you separate out the UI for each placed hero, you can have generic skills. The generic skill tree could list all level upgrades. The hero can show current. Yeah, but still, if I get 5% cooldown reduction here, I should display this on the shield, on the ability. If I have 48 base cooldown, I get minus 5%. It should show me the minus 5% here. 100%. That's what I think that makes the most sense. Otherwise, I feel like it's confusing because like you just invested into something on the skill tree, you take a look at the skill and it doesn't show you anything. I think that's bad. Now, I can't do this in relation to items, but I feel like I can do this in relation to the skill tree itself. Sorry about this. But maybe, wait. Does it display the ability description? Does it do this? Ability taunt. It does display taunt, okay. Where do we get the ability? Create ability of type, hero. Okay, wait. Let's move our mouse over here. And then in the code, I want to... Hero stats values cooldown military increased. What the fuck? Is this? Eh? What? Did I just fix a bug? Did I just fix a fucking bug in the game? Oh my god. Why did I put this here? Huh? Or did the bug fix you? So wait. Let's get rid of this. And then go back to hero. If we don't apply the skill tree, let's see what happens. Aha! Wait, maybe I'm applying the skill tree twice. What? Wait, maybe I'm blind. Wait a minute. It applies the skill tree the moment I initialize a hero. I did that here. Oh, I see. So we don't need to do this because it's already done here. Smart. It's actually dumb, but it's smart. It's dumb. See, this is... Yeah. So, see, like, this is a perfect example. This is a perfect example of why extraction into functions is bad. Like the perfect... I did it myself right now. I created this init hero of type function. Do I know what this function does perfectly? No. Did I assume that it would just initialize me some stats for the hero? Yes. So the function name sucks. Okay, it should be called init hero of type and apply skill tree and items and meta progression. Because this is essentially what this does. I know why I did this, but yeah. Skill issue. Anyways, guys, I think we did it now. Looks kind of bad, but are we going to fix this? Nah. So cool. Now I can essentially save this. Have 40 seconds of cooldown. Why does it show 38 seconds of cooldown? Here. Why does that show 38 seconds of cooldown for this guy? Why do you have 38 seconds of cooldown, my brother? Your skill tree got reset. Let me invest some money here. Ah shit, I need to get shield up, so. It does 40 seconds here. So these guys are just not up. I see. So basically, it works as intended. It works as intended. If I get rid of this and spend... Yeah, it does work as intended. I don't think that's bugged. Yes, it works. Cool. Now we have 38 displaying. And now we can see that this actually has an effect, which is nice. Maybe we should build classes, abstract classes and interface and let all inherit in a circle. Your towers will be max level on the first island or something. I don't think you will pick skill points too often, especially later in the game. How long will your levels be? If they are rather short like Ember Ward or something, skills only outside the map would solve this issue. Yes, I think I have to raise the bar on how many levels you gain and give an additional XP boost whenever you complete a level. So each type of hero that you had on the mission will gain an XP boost that is a bit stronger than what you get during the level. I think that's a nice idea. Why do you balance again? I'm playing the fucking game, you moron. What are you talking about? I'm fixing the game. I'm fixing bug and playing the game. What is this guy talking about? Eh? But then you will always never actually allocate skills in the skill tree during the map, right? In the beginning you will. But yes, Later on, it will be less and less. But that's how it is in Bloons too. I don't think it's a big issue. It's just part of the early game. Bro, I want to share you something. I was coding on a personal engine, game engine, and suddenly Windows Defender started treating my engine editor application as malware. Did you build this on your computer? That should not happen if you build it on your computer. I know it's when it's from the outside, it's weird. Like, I think just normal, Inukai. I think that is happening in every single game. Think of Path of Exile. How often do you spend time in the skill tree? Unless you reset the skill tree later on, you never spend time on the skill tree. My point is that you can just force the players to only allocate outside the map. No, I don't. I did that before. It was boring. And the level ups are not too much in the beginning. It's fine. I know it would avoid the issue with the shared skills. But it's fine. Because now the skill tree just displays generic buffs. I know what you mean. It's a tough decision, but I will do it like this for now. There we go. Now we have this. And also, by the way, the sound for the skill tree. We need to make a better sound for this in the future. I want it to be like... Blum, blum, something like that. Okay, so now the next thing we need to fix is the shield count plus 1.5. What it should display me is how many shields it's actually displaying. So shield count is dependent on it depends on the hero. Gets that value. Start target count. That would be targets.
Gotcha, bitch.
We get the targets and then we add that to the shield count. Targets plus equals shield count. And we should call this shields. Oh wait, I have an idea. Shield count plus equals this, and then shield count next level should also do this. And I think then it will display this properly. 3.5 to 4. See, so next level we would have 4 shields. See what I mean? And now for you it is easier to tell what the upgrade actually brings. Now we have 3 shields. If I put another point in it, which we'll do in a second. I'm building on MSVC, but that's odd on Rider. I don't think the game would be better without the skill tree thing. I think the game would be better without the skill tree thing. Imagine having to do the same useless thing on multiple times on other units. You're just gonna max out the tree anyway. Wrong. You decide where you go first. It's actually very interesting, and Bloons does it too, and I had a lot of fun choosing which upgrades to get next in Bloons as well. So you're completely wrong, and you're just saying that to get a reaction out of me, which is toxic in and of itself. So, let's get cooldowns here. Get a new weapon. Boom, rusty sword. Get that. He can either get rusty sword or shield orbs. I think I want to have shield orbs. How's this values behave at max value? Well, that's what we are working towards right now. Cakez, have you played Slay the Spire? It changed a lot. It changed a lot of how I think about game design. It's really interesting how random upgrades can change how you play the game. Okay, let's get another one here. There you go. Now we get this guy, the mage. And we need 520 for the next level. We got another skill point. I'm actually... LOL, I clicked on the... Funny. I should be able to do this, but okay. Actually, we need to fix this really quickly. This is... oranges. Update and draw oranges. This is actually... We could keep this. Debug. Where's the collision detection? And then UI is hot. If it's not hot. If I have a menu on top of me, I should not be able to press on these. Oh shit, now I spawn a bunch more. Fuck. Which means we have to restart the game. Cakez, there's perhaps a video of you taking a walk at the dance club, looking at girls standing around like you're at a fish market, then meeting your wife. There is no video about this because no one gives a shit what people do. Some random dudes do in bars. When the guy who asked about Slay the Spire, it's a card game and it's obvious that Cakez doesn't have the attention span for that. That's actually insulting to ask in the first place. That's like asking a dude in a wheelchair if they can randomize. I'm actually gonna time you out now. Okay. I'm actually gonna time this guy out for 5 minutes. See you later, Inukai. Okay. Yikes. Okay. Check out the Steam reviews on Cruelty Squad. Prepare to be confused. You really need to change that sword count? Sword sound? Man, no one likes the sword sound. Come on, bro. Really? Come on. It's that bad? You need modders, Cakez? I do have modders. Push is right here. I have AQ. I have Zend. He's helping a lot. I have a lot of modders, guys. Maybe too loud. Yeah, it might be too loud. But Bloon's sound, the pop sound is really cool. And it's also very loud. Alright, so now we get this. And we got another level, which I guess we'll spend in cooldowns for now. I'm thinking about how to improve shield orbs till tomorrow. And then I guess I'm gonna give this guy the shield, the sword too. There you go. Okay. Man, these guys are smashing. No, I don't have any upgrades left on these guys, which means I have to place another hero. However, oh, we got another skill point. Maybe it's still a little too fast. Maybe for every level I need to take as much as the level plus the previous level. So it grows. No, like, so essentially the first level is 1 time this, the second level is 2. No, actually that's what I had before. that didn't really work out very well. Alright, let's get this wizard tangerine going here. And in this map, it's just spawning a lot. But I can still beat these guys. Okay, so I can't have any upgrades on these guys. Oh wow, they're actually losing. Got another item here. We got a leather helmet. Which could be, obviously, and another skill. Level 5. Man, I'm leveling too fast, I feel like. I feel like it's a bit too slow. Too fast still. Now we have shield bash already. Costs 120. Okay. And now these guys get attacked by... It's a little bit too many. Hey, you can see this guy. He's completely invulnerable. And he is actually... Hey! Shit. I lost one. Let me fix this really quickly, guys. I have another issue here. This one moved. The red screen is now on 320. Let me move that really quickly. Screen red. 320, was it right? Yes. Gaining money per kill is really dumb idea. Come on. It's swords like. I mean, it's... I think it's fine, bro. I think it's actually okay. I don't think the thing is too bad, you know? Oh god. What is it drawing? It draws... text, number, damage numbers. Yikes. Okay, we don't have enough transparent transforms on the UI to display all of the damage numbers. You see this? Goodness. Okay, that's another issue. Maybe for another time. Yeah, damage numbers will be an issue because I need to display like 1 million transparent transforms. I wonder how you do that. So for each letter in font, you need to draw a quad. So if you have a damage number that is composed of 100, which is 3 letters, and you have 300 damage numbers showing on screen, which is a lot, then you're sitting at 900 transforms. And then if you have an outline, that is another draw call, you multiply this by 2, you're already sitting at a whopping 1.8k quads drawn to the screen that are transparent. If you're sorting these two, you're sorting 1,800 items on the CPU. Bruh. I think I'm still leveling too fast. I think that, yeah, but maybe it's only in the beginning, we'll see. How can I level up both? Cool. Roguelike to tower defense? No, this is not a roguelike tower defense. I want it to be more like Bloons and Vampire Survivors, where every time you play the game, you get something in return. So, for example, I just picked up this item right here. I unlocked this item, boof, a rusty sword. Now, if I fail the game, I will have this unlocked. I will still have this item. I don't lose this item. I just gained another level, a skill point. I spent a skill point on the skill tree. All of my units, since these are the same units, the skill tree affects them. So they have 5% cooldown reduction, which turns this ability into... you can use this ability faster. let's say I fail the mission right now, they all run to the exit. I have gained something. I have made progress in the game. I got a new ability unlock, I have cooldown reduction, and I have a new weapon that I can get. Now the next time I run this map, I have an easier time. And now I just found this apple right here, or this orange. I got 25 gold. So let's say I lose this map. The gold will be awarded to me at a percentage of the original value or the full value. We'll have to see whether I will only keep a percentage or the full value. And then when I get to home, I can spend this gold on meta progression. So for example, I could say, there's nothing I can afford yet. But for example, I could say, okay, well, all heroes gain gold on kill plus 20% per level. So I would gain 20% more gold for each kill. Or all heroes gain physical damage 20%. All heroes cost 10% less to deploy. Stuff like this. And then you can respec here as well. That's the idea. But it's all, I'm still developing. We're currently balancing the first map. And I'm balancing the very first play too, how fast the player levels up. So that's why I keep restarting the game. We have made some good improvements today already. We didn't get further into the level, but I feel like we got further into the idea. I feel like I'm still leveling too fast. So I might have to change this function. Where is this? This is in game CPP. I might have to change the exponential curve, the exponential growth. Instead of 10, maybe increase this to 20. Maybe like this. Will your map balancing make it possible to clear the map without playing multiple times if upgrades carry over? Make it impossible to clear the map without playing... No. No. I want to create maps that you can beat on your first try without these upgrades being needed. However, it will progressively get easier as you fail more, of course. Yes. And then towards the end, as you don't level up so much anymore and the weapons don't get unlocked as much anymore, then it will be based on how you handle the upgrades in a way. But in the beginning, yes, it will help you get rolling. Yes, still developing. We never get the game cakes. Will we never get the game cakes? That sounds awfully pessimistic, sir. Do you have tests? I don't have tests. What's up? Right now, I don't. I don't have automated tests. And I don't think I want automated tests right now, because I have not locked anything in yet. It all changes. So why would I test something that is still changing? I feel like that makes no sense. No, I don't want tests right now, bro. You see what I mean? So that's my point for not having tests yet. Later, yes. Of course, we need tests later on. Automating builds before they go out to the public and accidentally breaking something without testing that would be bad. Of course. And we will script those tests. But before I'm sure that I will keep a feature, like 99.99%, I don't want to spend any time writing tests. Alright, let's see. Shit. We need 110 now. Fuck. Okay, so I guess 80. Alright, sorry about that, guys. We have to restart again. That's the right way. Never the test. My code is perfect. I'm not saying my code is perfect. I just don't want to spend time on it right now. Assume you could patch the game after release, like Cyberpunk. Of course, of course. Steam always gives you a chance. Have you guys seen this? Take a look at this. It's actually really cool. Stardoise. Steam, Stardoise on Steam. He has 1,000 reviews right now. 90%, 85, 92% recent reviews. If we go over to SteamDB, his game started like this. Charts. Max. Fuck, max is a bit much. 1 year. So he was getting around 70, 60, then he added some patches. And now take a look at this, 500 players right now. Obviously it is not as much as in the very beginning, but it's getting closer. The bump is higher than... so we had 2,000 here. Then he had a bump here. That bump was like 300 people, which is nice. And now he had another bump. Yeah, let's compare the two. You see the difference? Obviously it's going down again. But to me that tells me that the game itself, with more and more upgrades, is growing. That's Stardoise, made by Dev Spudges, who's streaming the development too. So players are willing to give it another go because the game's getting better. That's good. Okay, Oshi, I can see you. We don't even read that. See you in 10 minutes. Okay. Alright, so that's my point. Alright, we get another level here. Boom, boom, boom. And I can't spend points right now. That's odd. The fuck, Inokai, get out of here. You can time me out as much as you want. Coward, your attempts to silence me only fuel my resolve. I refuse to bow to your tyranny. My determination won't waver. I will keep pursuing the path of truth. Okay, sir. Okay, sir. Cool. I love this. Cakez, you keep looking at these numbers. How about just setting the goalpost at release? Shut the fuck up. Ooh, we got money. Nice. Alright, we got our first item, which is the sword, like always. Then we get the sword on this guy. And we got another level up. Aha, so we got our first... Okay, so the second level up happened now. 420. By the way, it was 360 before. We're gonna get another level soon. I feel like the black guys give my units too much XP. Let's see. How much XP do you give them? The dark crawler give them 6 and the normal crawler gives them 5. So I'll keep the... I think I'll keep it by 5. I think it's too much. They'll have the same. Even though they actually are technically a stronger enemy, they'll give 5. All old viewers turn into collector. Okay, let's see. I'm gonna give this guy the sword too. Yeah, all old viewers turn into collector of stuff. I don't know why that is. Alright, so now we got a level 4 here. I think it's a bit too early. But then again, it does ramp up really fast. So maybe that's fine. We're already on round 5. Okay, we got the mage. I guess I'll put him here. I want the guy to get some levels. There you go. You got his first level. No skill tree available yet. Let's build some stuff. One of them has to be the root. And then everything else is connected to the root. So we put the root here. over the guy, and then these will be the first 3 skills that we get. Let's see. So the first skill, tier 0, will be Fireball. The next one will be, I don't have a really good skill for the second one, but let's say it is going to be this one, Ice Wall, and then this one type. It's gonna be Ice Wave, which is also too strong. It's probably going to be Icicle, Ice Spike. Some single target ability that doesn't deal as much damage and is not as crazy as Ice Wave. But currently we only have Ice Wave. So yes, this guy will have more skills to his name. He also will have, I mean, we can add this in, which is a much later ability for fire. We already have this in here. It's probably going to be tier 3, Meteor. And then maybe tier 4, like the craziest ability, will be meteors all over the place. What's Collector of Stuff's first message, Cakez? I don't think I could scroll up so fast. It takes a long time. It actually loads the messages as you scroll up. And Collector of Stuff has written so many messages. I used to be a helper. So what he's saying is he used to be nice. He used to be a nice person. And no longer he is. That should tell you something. What type of person? So he was nice in the beginning, pretending to be nice. And then he just turned evil. For some reason. I don't know why. Yeah, I don't think I have more abilities on this guy. Maybe this heat-seeking missile here?
Gotcha, bitch!
You know, homing missile? This could be maybe number 2. I don't know. But that's about it, you know? Not many more. I mean, I do have some abilities. Ice Wall is nice. Which we can... Obviously, we can turn that into a gameplay mechanic. Now, we can invest into Fireball. That's done. It's not properly programmed yet, and the fire damage is too high. Because it deals AoE and does a lot of damage. I need to balance this. Let's do Fireball. There you go. So, fire damage 100 is too much. How about we do 40? Plus level point times 10. I think this is better. Even that is OP. That's the issue. Even this is crazy. I'll show you. Oh, oops. Wrong click. Let's say this guy gets Fireball, right? Watch. See that? How he did 85 damage? Just ridiculous. We need to change the text on Fireball too. It should say plus. Plus. Alright, so now Fireball should look better. Plus 50 damage. So that means... This is too much, actually. It's still too much. It's like, it needs to be like 20. And then plus like 5 per level. And then maybe this is like 15. Because it's AoE damage. And it does so much magic damage. It's too much magic damage. Take a look at this. Ah, he missed. He missed right now. Because like his projectile things are just terrible. 28? Wait a minute. Difficult to see here. Oh god, array full. Yeah, of course. Give me a second. Yeah, I need to fix those array issues. Download more RAM, bro. It has nothing to do with RAM. It's displaying a bunch of... So guys, what should I do with damage numbers? What I have is an issue in my game and I don't know how to fix it. It can't happen in Vampire Survivors, but it does happen in tower defense games. I'll show you again. So let's say we have tangerines moving. Yeah? Let's say this is our path. Okay, very simple path. And then we have a tangerine that is right here. And then we have enemies that are moving along this route. Okay. They move in this direction. So what we have here is if, let's say I have 50 enemies all clumped in this one particular spot. It's like, I don't know, 100 plus enemies. +100 enemies, okay? All here. Let's say this guy attacks. Attack. Terrible, but let's say this guy attacks, okay? I want to display a damage number. Let's say it does not 100, because I use this too much. 55. How about this? Let's do this really stylish. Hey Cakez, I was away from Twitch for a couple of months. See you made a big progress since then. Hey 10x developer. Welcome back, bro. Thank you so much for joining. I'm trying to make progress, but I'm pretty sure I could have made more progress. Damage number, what was it again? 55. Damage number 55. Now, I would need to display 100 of these. And not only that, some of them could be 55, others could be 22, and they would all be merged on top here. They would all be sandwiched on top. See that? You could either have a system where your damage numbers will wait a frame before displaying and collapse into fewer instances with higher values each frame, or you could use a bubble algorithm so they all bubble outwards until they no longer overlap. But if it's 100, dude did the Handmade Hero days where Casey added a temporary thing and then missed the later parts where he did proper memory arenas cause his early stuff sucked. To be fair, he fixed it on like episode 300 or something. You already know how much you want to sell the game for, Cakez? Probably 15 to 20. Why do I say that? Because of this. Animal Well costs 25 euros. Then Core Defense. It's another tower defense game. Very simplistic. Costs 9 euros. Reasonably successful. This guy made 70,000 in 1 year. Which if I made 70,000 in 1 year, I'd be like, alright guys, I'm gone. You know? So, let's see actually SteamDB. I want to check this. Are people still playing this game to this day? Yeah, 4 players right now. Actually, not bad. He does have some players each day. So that means sales as well. Cool. Yeah, Max. He did have a huge release. How much is this? Oh, thank you very much for not showing me the 150. Yeah, it's been consistent, actually. It's about the same every day. Yes, strategy and pricing. Setting it too cheap can turn customers off. Yes. I was thinking about $5 in the beginning, but the more I'm in this space, taking a look at different examples, seeing how, you know, for example, this was published by Big Mode, Game Dev Donkey. It's not Game Dev Donkey. Guys, it's not Game Dev Donkey. What is it called? Not Game Donkey. Why do I never remember this name, man? It's because I don't watch his videos. Something Donkey. Video Game Donkey. Yes, Video Game Donkey. Video Game Donkey published this game, so he made like 2 videos on it, not explaining it, advertising it. And I'm thinking to myself, or I've been thinking to myself, if a game like Core Defense can charge €9 for the game and be very simplistic and maybe not even that long, well, obviously I'm gonna have to play it at some point. Then if I make a bigger game that has more options and more content, then I should charge more. So I'm currently sitting at 50 if I get everything in the game that I want to get into the game. He has a publishing company. Game Dev, Video Game Donkey has Big Mode. This is a video game publishing company. The last one they published was Animal Well. And you can go Big Mode at any time. If you're making a game, you're alone, you need some stuff from them. We're offering. You just have to apply and then give them all of this information. I don't know about the rates. They don't say how much they charge you. Would be good to know, but you can always say no, right? So I'm actually thinking about applying here at some point, or applying to the Pirate Software Ludwig thing and then just checking what the rates are. That's what I'm thinking of doing, but I don't know yet whether I will actually do that or not. I'm a little bit scared about the rate that I get, like the percentage I have to give away. But it could also be a big boost in terms of sales in the beginning. So I might save myself the percentage if I publish it alone, but I could actually lose money if they have bigger marketing efforts, help me reach more people, and therefore the percentage I lost is made up by the sheer amount of people that buy the game. We'll have to see. I don't know yet. You need to be sure to actually need a publisher. Yeah, I know. Smiley face, yeah. Create 2 versions of reality and test each way. No, I think I can apply here. Then we get into contact. Then they show me the contract information. I will read through this. And then decide on whether I say yes finally or no. Then I apply, let's say, for Pirate Software and their thing. I don't know the name of it. And then read through the contract. And then decide on yes or no. Or I apply to both, get both contracts, and then compare the 2. I'm pretty sure that's normal. Like, that's how you find a job, essentially. There's always a time period in which you can say yes or no. I think you just have to do it like this. Will you actually send key to streamers you like? Yes, I will, but I don't think they will answer. So let's go back to this problem here. The damage numbers are showing up on 100 enemies. I don't think I can show 100 damage numbers in one place. Not only can you not read anything, I think what I will do is make a collision detection system where the damage numbers will be omitted and yeah, I think I will have to like do some sort of collision detection system where if I want to add a damage number, I first check if there's already a damage number near this and then maybe not display the damage number. Or if the time is the exact same time as other damage numbers in this place, and then I just don't display that damage number. I think it's better to omit information sometimes than to display everything and have issues there. I think I need to add logic for this. See you on Monday, everyone. Again, Thank you very much for the big support. Thank you for being here. Hope you enjoyed the stream and had some fun. If you have any improvements or React suggestions or anything that you would like to see or hear, post it in Discord. Have a good day, weekend, and enjoy yourselves. Goodbye, guys.